everyone, this is ShadowMario41, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem. In the last chapter, if you remember, we recruited 2 new units. First is Wrath, who is an absolutely awesome unit. I just love the Nomadic Trooper class, and I like Wrath as a character, and he's the only Nomad you get, so if you want a Nomadic Trooper, you have to use him, but he's a difficult unit to use for the reason that when you have him in Lynn's story, he's almost a bit overpowered. He's higher level than the rest of your units. He soaks up a lot of the experience, so you somewhat shy away from using him. However, the opposite problem occurs when you get him back in Eliwood's mode. Now he's under-leveled. He's about 4 levels or so behind the rest of your units, and it's tough to get him into most of these chapters because, especially on hard mode, you're restricted with the number of units that you can bring in. So normally, say in a chapter where you can bring 12 units on normal mode, you can only bring 8 on hard mode. So it's like you don't really have the space necessary to bring those units that need to be helped because you have so many essential units. Like you have to bring Eliwood, you have to bring your healer, you have to bring all these other units, and then all of a sudden you're out of space. So it's going to be kind of tough to work in Wrath on hard mode. If I do Hector's normal mode, which I'm thinking of doing, then it might be a better chance to use Wrath. But anyway, we'll see how things play out. But we also got Heath, who I hope doesn't get Eliwood in trouble, because if you remember, Heath is a fugitive from Burn, and Eliwood is now harboring a fugitive. Is that all going to come back to bite him? Is Eliwood now a criminal? We're going to find out in Chapter 22, Living Legend. No, we're not. But we're going to find out that this is the typical desert chapter in Fire Emblem. Oh, crap. What a way to celebrate Fire Emblem now being released on the Wii U's Virtual Console. We're celebrating by doing probably the most annoying chapter in the game, the desert chapter. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Why are we even going to the desert? Because Lord Uther said so? He was just like, I know your problems are in Burn, which is to the east. I know the Black Fang is in Burn, to the east. I know everything is going on to the east. But no, you guys should go west. And not just west. Go west into the deadly, awful desert because I said so. What if Lord Uther is working for Nurgle? Has anyone even considered that possibility? Did anyone bother to ask the tactician, me? Oh, do you think we should go face our problems or wander and get lost in the desert? Nobody thought to ask me anything. Okay, gotta calm down. It's not gonna be that bad. We can get through the desert chapter. It won't be the worst thing in the world, but it's still gonna be pretty bad. But anyway, yeah, Fire Emblem is now released on the Wii U's Virtual Console, which is pretty cool. I'm playing this using some hardware that is probably pretty hard to find nowadays, the Nintendo GameCube and the Game Boy Advance player. Not an emulator, of course, but kids are dying in here. Why are we here? Nils is gonna die. That would be awful. Hey, do you want me to carry you on my back, says Hector. Nils is like, what? Oh, that's kind of weird. Why are you looking at me like that? Nils is gonna die. Uther sends kids to die. This is ridiculous. No one thought to ask me if this was a good idea. Is this some fever dream that you're actually being nice to me? He's like, what's that supposed to mean? I was concerned that you might collapse again and force us to defend your sorry ass like the other day. God, that was annoying. You're usually so... Roost, no wonder why he's confused. Don't be shy, Nils. Let him help you out. But he's a meanie. He's so mean. Do as you're told, boy. Do as you're told, you little jerk. And Nils is like, I need an adult. I am an adult. Wow, I'm gonna fall. Kind of some funny antics happening in Fire Emblem. Yeah, isn't that great? Laugh while you can. We're still wandering in some godforsaken desert in the middle of nowhere. Marcus Ostia said, enter the desert and move west. Someone will meet you. It's a pretty big-ass desert. What the hell? We're just trusting him? He could be under the influence of Nurgle. He could be on drugs for all I know. We're just like, oh yeah, some guy told me to go into the deadly desert. Let's go! And I'm like, the tactician is like, no, let's go the other way. Let's not go into the deadly desert. And no one wants to listen to me. I wonder if we need to move farther in. Yeah, let's go even further into the belly of the beast. You might be right here. What? This heat is taking a toll on you. If you please, take my arm. Eliwood's like, yes, please. He does like that stretch. He's like, I'm tired. And then he puts his arm around Nini and he's like, I'll help you. Don't worry. Oh, come now. Very well. Forgive me. ... Awkward much. Is something wrong? It's strange. What is? All of you treat my brother and me so normally. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys are just regular plain old traveling performers, aren't you? Why would we treat you so normally? It doesn't bother you. Our powers, our looks, we're different from people. Has that been bothering you? Because it hasn't really been bothering. I haven't noticed anything. Eliwood's like, you guys are just kids. Maybe Nurgle just needs kids to open the Dragon's Gate. Any kids. I don't know why he's decided to pick you. What's wrong with being a bit different? I don't see other people. I see Ninian. I see a normal, kind-hearted girl. Oh, Eliwood. How naive. Do you speak truly? Mm-hmm. Lord Eliwood. All right. That is his name. Yes, Lord Eliwood. Who the heck is this? I believe someone approaches, says the scraggly old man. Is it Lord Pent? Who the hell are these characters? What the heck? No, it's a group sent by Uther of Ostia. How does he know that? Is he like, what? What even is this? Hawkeye, who's that? The Avengers are here? We're all screwed! Your companion is still searching? He's not having any luck finding what he's after, is he? No, I believe he'll find it. What is he looking for? Who are these people? What the hell? However, a group of bandits is also moving. Oh, great. Bandits. We haven't had to deal with bandits in a while. They found Pent and are preparing to attack. Oh, that's... Are you concerned for his safety? No. No, whatever. He's fine. Whoever this Lord Pent is could be attacked by a horde of bandits. He'll be fine. Don't worry. Actually, he would be because he's pretty awesome. However, if his return here is delayed... Yes... Will you take your evening meal without us? Oh, well, it's good to know that this is a high-stakes mission. Dinner is on the line. Trust me, for me, that would be a big deal. I'll wait for Lord Pent, but I'm sure you must be hungry. Ha 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 ha, says Mr. So-and-so. Lord Athos. Okay, we finally have a name. Maybe Athos. I always pronounce it Athos. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are going to correct me. It's you, Louise. I can't mess that one up. That's a nice, easy one. Pent and Louise. Can't mess that one up. You are a most amusing woman, he says. Since Pent brought you here, I feel I've laughed enough for 10 years. Which I don't know how much of a percentage that is of your total lifespan. He's probably like some stupid fantasy thing. He's like, I'm 2,000 years old or some bull crap. Anyway, you have my gratitude. I'm not sure I understand, but I'm pleased to have been of service. Ha 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 ha, he says. By the way, the visitors are coming from Lycia. How does anyone know this? Who knows this stuff? Who told you? Nurgle told you. These characters are evil. Just look at them. They're evil. No, they're not. You can so tell by character portraits. I can't even build it up to some sort of false suspense. You can just look at their portraits and be like, oh, these characters are going to be helpful. They are, because they're not mean and evil. You look at the Black Fang, and it's like, oh, yeah, they're evil. Once it begins to turn, none can halt the wheel of fate. But as long as there is hope, people can continue to try. Oh, he's going to be like the motivational, stupid character that's like, we need to all band together, and with the power of friendship, we can overcome any obstacle. Okay, whatever. They do not know the despair that awaits. Well, that's foreboding. Back to the desert. Lord Eliwood, we're in a desert, and we're all going to die. Ninian, over there, someone is under attack. Are you sure? Ah, that must be him. Looks like a lone man in a crowd of bandits. Let's go the other way and not get involved? No, let's help him. Fine, fine. I dislike seeing someone facing overwhelming odds. That's okay. Fine. Hold on, Lynn. I'm going with you. No one's asking the tactician what to do. I'm the tactician. This is what you're paying me for. I'm not getting paid at all. What the hell? Where do they get all that energy? Unbelievable. You're telling me. What will you do? Let's go. Have to keep up with one's friends, right? Oh, sure. Let's just get involved in some useless conflict. Oh, crap. What is this? What is this? Oh, look at this kindly soul, Jasmine. I shouldn't make any sort of accent. I don't even know why I attempted that. He's waiting all by himself to give us his treasure. Oh, Paul, he says. I don't know why I'm doing this. What came over me? I'm not gonna read that. It's taken me many days to find this, says this random guy, finding some random thing. I've worked too hard to hand this over to you thugs, he says. So rude. And to think we were going to let you live. Look at these characters are such, like, comical, throwaway little bandit characters. Like, come on, what even is this? The music and everything? You're a bad man. He's so bad, Jasmine. Oh, Paul, I know it. I really do. My heart is breaking. Yo-ho-ho! Yo-ha-ha! Pirates of the sea we are! You don't know what that's from, do you? No, it's from Path of Radiance. But that's essentially what is going on. These are like the bandits that are like, oh, look at us, we're funny and strong, and we're gonna take things over, and we know what's going on, and our lips are so big, and look at our hair, it's funny, and look at the way we're dressed. I'm the red guy, and he's the blue guy, and whatever, I've no wish to hurt you, says Pen. Oh, we're just gonna jump right into combat. All right, then. I gotta prepare for whatever the heck is gonna happen after that. I'll see you guys after prep. Alright, I guess we're about ready to start Chapter 22, Living Legend, after whatever shenanigans occurred at the end of that abrupt cutscene, but I totally forgot about something at the end of the last chapter. We also recruited Isadora on our team. But you know what? I'm glad I forgot about Isadora. If you are playing Fire Emblem on the Wii U Virtual Console right now, or even on the Game Boy Advance, and you're either playing along or just playing for yourself, whatever, and you're using Isadora, do yourself a favor and stop. Stop using Isadora. Her stats are deceptively high. I can't even believe I let her in a battle for this point in the game, but her growths are terrible. Really, she's a level 1 paladin. That's not that good. And the only good thing about Isadora is she comes with a short spear, a silver sword, and an angelic robe that I can give to my other units. Other than that, she sucks. I'm done talking about Isadora, but she's awful. My God. Alright, Heath. Heath is a good unit. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of room in this chapter to bring in units. I am using Wrath. It was a tough choice between Guy or Wrath. I decided to give Wrath a little bit of action. But because you can only bring 8 units into this chapter, kind of hard mode restrictions, Guy, Dart, Hector, Lynn, Lowen, Oswin, kind of regulars have to sit out this chapter. So it's actually going to present kind of a unique challenge here. Let's get started. Merlinus level 15. That's something that's going to pay off. Right now it's just like, yeah, Merlinus gained a level. What, Candace? Why are you going to interrupt me? Merlinus gained a level, whatever, but that is going to pay off soon, I promise you. Actually, it's quite fascinating, is it really? The Nabata Wasteland is a bit of a paradise to magical adepts, such as yourself, I assume. Stories tell of the many magical artifacts lost in these sands. Well, I actually kind of like the sound of that. If you start this chapter with Canis, he actually gives you a little bit of a clue that you can find some buried treasure. I'll keep my eyes open, of course. I'll be fighting as well. I'd hope so. Hope you wouldn't just be scanning the ground for treasure and then look up and all of a sudden there's a sword impaling you in the face and I have to restart the whole chapter. That would suck. Alright, anyway. First thing I want to do is I want to turn the animations on because we have another unit in this chapter. Pent, all by himself, surrounded by a bunch of bandits. He's in a lot of trouble. Or is he? Pent is a boss! Look at those stats! Pent defies the Fire Emblem trope that pre-promotes are kind of mediocre units because Pent is amazing. Generally in Fire Emblem, pre-promotes or units that you can get on your team that are already in their second tier of class, like Pent is already a sage instead of a mage, such as Isadora and Marcus, who are already paladins. Generally those units are not very good, but Pent defies the stereotype because he is amazing. And if you, way over level at this point, definitely, but if you neglected to use Urk or Canis or Lucius and you're looking for a magic unit, Pent is actually a pretty good option. So, that being said, he's going to be going up against units like this, or this, or this. It's a joke. Even the boss is a joke compared to Pent. So he's going to soak up all that experience for himself. And experience is more important than ever in this chapter because, well, actually, I'm going to explain that in a little bit. To access a side chapter after this chapter, Chapter 22X, you need to fulfill a few conditions, but one of them is that you need to accumulate at least 700 experience points between all of your units in this chapter. So experience is more important than ever in this chapter, and if Pent is soaking up all the experience for himself, then there's no way that you're going to be able to access that side chapter. So this chapter actually kind of presents a unique challenge. Florina with a level up, a defensive level up. It's kind of bizarre, but I'll take it. Defense and resistance, I'll gladly have those stats go up. Got to dance with Ninian here. That should be fine. Good. Make Florina move again so she can get over to Pent. So the challenge in this chapter is not, well, the challenge of dying is always prevalent, and the challenge of being overwhelmed by enemy forces is always existent in Fire Emblem. But kind of another challenge in this chapter particularly is the fact that you might finish it too quickly. Pent just could kill off everything, and then you'll be left with nothing. You'll be left with nothing for yourself, and definitely not enough experience points to go ahead and get that side chapter. So you need to make sure to rescue Pent and get him out of there as soon as possible before he just continues his rage against all of those units there. Now you might be thinking, Florina, why the heck did you move Florina there? Now she's in range of all these other units. Oh wait, the desert slows everyone down. Look at this nut, you can't really go anywhere. Any unit that is not a magic unit or a flying unit is severely crippled by the desert terrain. Mounted units and armored units in particular are absolutely abysmal in the desert. Now Wrath, because he is a nomad, actually has somewhat of an advantage on difficult terrain. He doesn't get slowed down as much. Look at this, a critical hit. Good way to start off by Lucius. Good. That's what I like to see. he has a little bit of an advantage in the desert in that he doesn't get slowed down as much, but he does still get slowed down quite a great deal. Let's use Canis here to take out this knight. I have a very specific strategy to start out this chapter. Actually, it's kind of interesting why you know, it makes sense that flying units don't get affected by the desert. They can just fly over it, but why magic units? I mean, it's a mechanics thing, of course, but why? Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, or Radiant Dawn, I forget which one, but one of those two games attempted to address that specifically and say, oh yeah, we don't get slowed down because, but it was some stupid explanation that really didn't make a whole lot of sense. It was like, our magical powers allow us to tread lightly over the terrain so that the desert does not hinder our, like, it was kind of dumb. It really didn't make sense, but magic units do not get slowed down, is the main point here. Alright, yeah, let's just move him there. Let's give him the killing edge, so he can fend off anything that tries to attack Legault, although he should be fine. And now, witness, ladies and gentlemen, we'll first witness Ninian hopefully dodging 2 attacks. Even though Ninian is exposed, and a lot of my units will be exposed in this chapter, like Lucius and Ninian, some of the more frail units, all these hit percentages are in the 30s. So they should be able to dodge all that crap. Same thing with Lucius. This is going to, what, 39? Yes, they should be able to dodge all of that. And if you do that, then this chapter's going to go well. So that's like the key right there. Lucius needs to dodge that attack, and Ninian needs to dodge one of the 2 Wyvern Rider attacks from down there, and then everything should be fine. Wyvern Riders, by the way, only appearing in hard mode here. Oh, Pen getting hit with Steel Lance. Oh, look at this. He's just going to obliterate everything. Pen the Sage. Just looks so much more majestic, I guess, than any of my other paltry little mages. You know, Urk's a little mage, but Pen, he's a sage. Look at that. Look at that. With the fingerless gloves and the stance and the cape and everything. He's so in charge. But anyway, so let me get into talking about one other thing in this chapter. That's the thief's role in this chapter. Notice I brought along Legault, and you might be like, well, what the heck? Why? There's no treasure chest, there's no doors, there's nothing like that. But a few enemies have some items that I definitely want to get my hands on. Oh, good dodge there, Legault. First of all, that monk that just attacked me has a guiding ring, which is a promotional item for monks and mages and druids, or shamans rather, in any magical class. So I really want to get my hands on that. Look at Pen just taking a thunderbolt like a boss. It's like getting hit by lightning like a boss, because I'm Pen. Anyway, good dodge again by Legault. So I definitely want to steal that. The other boss up there, I forget which is which. These kind of just this disposable duo of bosses. Pen, stop getting hit. Good, just take out everything. Kill everything, Pen. Except, you know, stop doing that because I really want some experience. See, he'll just soak it all up. You can see that. He's going to take it all for himself. But that boss up there has a white gem, which sells for 10,000 gold. So I really want to make sure I get my hands on that as well. Now, as far as finding artifacts in the desert, there are quite a few. I believe there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so. 7, I'm counting, or 6. 6, no, there's 6. 6 artifacts. Good dodge, Wrath. Good dodge right there. There are 6 artifacts that you can find in the desert. All of them are great items, so you want to make sure that you grab all of them. Canis with another great dodge. That's what I like to see. Way to go, buddy. Good dodge. Now, this is going to break the Flux Tome. So I don't think he would have been able to double attack anyway against this bandit. But let's hope for a good level up here from Canis. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell was that? That was atrociously bad. Atrocious. Good. Pen will just make mincemeat of that knight. Can only move 1 space. That knight, imagine being in all that heavy armor. You'd be so screwed. What's happening? What's happening? Who is this? What? He summoned sandstorms? It just appears and then he's just there? Oh my god. Who is this? Who is this? Hawkeye. Oh god, the Avengers are here. Look at those stats. Another unit that I want to make sure I get on my team. I don't want him to be fighting for the enemy. Oh, no, jeez. Alright. So, first and foremost, gotta rescue Pen. Keep in mind, you do not want to move Florina in the range of that boss, because the boss has an axe, or a bow. Or no, he has an axe. He's a warrior, he could use bows, that would be even worse. But he has axe, so you want to make sure to move Florina just there, so the boss is not in range of Florina, and you also want to make sure these units aren't in range of the boss as well, although Legault is going to get himself in range, because he needs to steal that guiding ring. Now, let's take this very slowly here. We gotta steal the guiding ring, so let's do that first. Definitely want to make sure you get your hands on that, which is good. Now the thief in this chapter, you can find a bunch of those buried treasure items, and thieves have a much better chance of finding those items than other classes. If you land on one of those spaces or stop on one of the spaces, it's dependent on your luck stat, and thieves naturally have very high luck anyway. But thieves also have, I believe, an increased chance over that to find those items. So you want to make sure to have at least one thief. So not only can you steal, you know, what the monk has and what this boss Paul has up here. He has the white gem, also a killer axe. So you need to be careful of that. But you want to be able to steal that and find all of these items because all of them are very, very good. We also need to get Eliwood down here so we can be like, hey, dude, what the hell? Like, join up with me because you're a boss. So we need to make sure that happens. Now, I want to get Ninian kind of out of harm's way while maximizing Eliwood's movement. So let's move Eliwood all the way over here. And then Ninian should be able to, yes, go up right here, and that should be A-okay. If she gets attacked by a magical unit, I'm not too concerned. It's those physical units that can do a lot of damage to Ninian, even though her avoid is very high, as you saw. Able to dodge those attacks flawlessly. I just really, really don't want that to happen. Same thing with Priscilla here. We gotta make sure Priscilla is not threatened by these units either. Luckily, we have Wrath here, who's gonna do some damage, I have a feeling, to some of these Wyvern Riders. Now, it looks like I'm not gonna be able to kill one of them, but that's okay, because... Oh, wait, unless... No, that's a desert. That's sand. Yeah, that's sand. That's not moving over. So, Eliwood wouldn't be able to reach that space anyway, so that's okay. That's okay, though. Let's see. So I want to make sure that let's do this. Let's arrange ourselves like this. First of all, using the steel bow here to give myself a little extra power, because the short bow doesn't quite cover it. But we can use the steel bow to take care of this Wyvern Rider, and hopefully both of these attacks hit. They should at an 86. Yes, they did. Good. Very good, very good. Steel bow with a little extra power there, which is great. And I want to use Eliwood to take out this mage, and even though I'm going to get hit by a few things, I should be okay. And Eliwood now needs to... Oh, well then. Critical. That's good. Makes up for the crappy level up that Canis got. Actually, it doesn't even really. Canis' level up still sucks, but that's okay. So this is definitely going to be able to attack Priscilla, but that should be okay. What I want to do now is... What do I want to do? I guess I'd want to give... Can this mage attack Wrath? No, this mage cannot reach, so it doesn't really make sense to give Wrath Barrier, although I might do it anyway, just to get a little bit of experience. Let's see how these units fare, and then I might find that I need to heal them, so let's do that first. Let's specifically attack one of these... Oh boy, let's try to... Can I get rid of the monk, maybe? I'm not going to be in range of this. Like, Lucius can take magic attacks like a boss, so I'm not concerned about that. I want to get rid of the monk here, because I have a feeling Canis might have some difficulty doing that. Can she do it with Shine? I can't do it with Shine either. Let's see what Canis can do with Flux. Oh, what the heck? No one can take care of that monk? Oh, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding that Lucius comes 1 point short of being able to... Maybe a critical? That would be pretty cool. That would be awesome. What's Shine? Shine is just 1 point short of being able to take that guy out, but... it might be alright. I'll have to settle with it anyway, so... Anyway, can this guy reach these magic units? No. That would be quite a surprise. I want to make sure I don't get surprised by anything stupid like that. Come on, Lucius, 10% here. 10% of coming through in the clutch. Let's see what can happen. Lucius... No, of course not. But he can't really bank on that. That's a little ridiculous. But Lucius getting some experience there. I mean, everyone should be okay. I'm concerned about Legault, mainly. Because Legault is at risk of getting hit by a lot of things. But Lucius doing some damage to the monk is good, and then we definitely need to take out this thing with Canis, because otherwise that is going to be a problem. So I hope that Legault is... Okay, alright, fine. You go ahead and get a critical. Do 60 damage to something with 1 health. Thanks, Canis. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. And then let's get Priscilla up here to... Oh boy, I'm actually kind of nervous about all of this. But let's definitely get Priscilla to do something here. Let's maybe barrier. Oh man, I'm not really sure what to do. Can't really use physic. Can't really use mend. Can I use heal? I can use heal to put Canis back to 1 health, but I definitely want Priscilla in this general area so that she can help out. And her resistance is high enough that those magic units won't really be able to do anything. So, a little nervous about Legault right now. Hopefully it'll come through for me. Come on, Legault! Okay. Do not get hit by that. If you get hit by that, oh my god. No, I would be livid if he got by that. Alright, so Jasmine, really not that hard, but we need to make sure he doesn't keep attacking us. I kind of need to, like, retreat a little bit. So let's do that next turn and make sure that, you know, maybe one of these other units is the only unit in range. Priscilla, unfortunately, not much, or not Priscilla. I mixed them up again. Florina, not much help, unfortunately. Because, oh, good. Have them attack Priscilla. That's fine. Go ahead and do that, because then they'll be out of my hair and I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, all right, that's fine. They can do like 3 damage, 2 damage. Fine. All right, that works for me. It's a win-win. Go attack Priscilla. Fine. Okay, now we got some bosses coming over, though. Now we gotta be careful. Okay, fine. Whatever. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead. Make my day. Excellent. This thing's gonna attack Hawkeye. Look at this sprite. Oh my god, a custom sprite? What even is this? This character has to be significant if he has his own battle sprite. My goodness. Okay, we'll get Florina over here. Florina's not gonna take much damage from that at all. Let's see. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. Hawkeye, of course, is gonna go and obliterate this thing. Look at that. With a cleave of his axe. Just takes him out. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do here. First, I want to... Can Ninian reach Florina if Florina moves? Probably not. No. No, she can't. But I can drop Pent here. And then I can use Eliwood to speak with Pent. That's what I want to do. Hello there. Beautiful weather, isn't it? Sure. Pardon. I'm in the midst of some confusion. I beg your leave. What? That's so random. So Pent actually won't really join our cause. But we do need to speak with Hawkeye with Eliwood and then speak with Pent after that. So we need to make sure that we do that. Now, let's see what's going on here. I want to make sure... Well, we can actually have Wrath moving in, which is going to be good. So let's have Wrath go here with the steel bow, take this thing out, and then we can have Wrath take out one of those other things as well. This will actually be kind of good, so I like this. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Because then Wrath, oh, look at that, 99 experience. Wrath could then take out this monk. Now, is he going to be in the range of this? No, he's not, because this thing sucks. So let's do that. Let's dance with Ninian and get Wrath to move again. See, this isn't going to be all that bad. It looks scary. It looks scary that all these things are coming at us all at once, but really not going to be all that terrible. Get some more experience. This is good. So, of course, this is a defeat all enemies type of chapter. So we need to make sure that, in order that we don't clear it, that one of the enemies stays alive. Namely, the best one to do that with is this archer in particular, this poor archer. Because archers cannot attack any adjacent units, so if you surround him with 4 units, then he can't really do anything. And I'm just going to go, you know, cherry pick all the treasures, which is going to be nice. But anyway, we need to now use Wrath to take a shot at this thing here. Should be able to do that with the short bow just fine. Want to get rid of this monk. So let's do that. And Wrath should be able to get that guiding ring that this monk has tucked away, which is nice. Or no, we already got the guiding ring, but I'll be able to get all the experience. Not the guiding ring. Jeez, I already did that. Now I'm losing my mind. For Wrath at least getting a good level up, showing why he's part of the team now. That's what I like to see, Wrath. Good work. Alright, now we have some cleanup duty over here. This guy cannot move very far right now. However, he'll be on my tail next turn, like big time. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen. I want Hawkeye to move like this way too. I want to be able to talk with him, with Eliwood, because that's what I need to do. But anyway, let's have some of these guys move backwards a little bit and try to continuously attack. Oh, see, I can use Luna, but that's not going to get the job done. Is this guy? No, that guy's not weakened either. Let's see. Well, I could... This guy's coming too. Oh, God, this is gonna get tough. Alright, you know what? I can use Lucius here. Yeah, Lucius can do that, no problem. Can't do it in one hit, though. That's fine. Come on, Lucius. Alright, way to go, way to go. See, Canis' speed is coming back to bite him a little bit. And I think I've mentioned before that speed is so important with magic units because being able to double attack with them makes them infinitely more useful. Because then you always get these scenarios of, oh, I could do that. Good level up. Good level up. Could do that, but I couldn't quite, you know, I'd be in harm's way, so I don't really want to. See, like this. If Canis could double attack, then this thing's not a threat anymore. But unfortunately, it's still here, and I don't like that very much. Alright, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's at least chip away at this mage. That's fine. Well, you don't get hit, so that's okay. Let's see. I'm in a little bit of trouble over here in this little spot here. I need to be able to get rid of these 2 warriors that are closing in very quickly. So what can you do anyway? Yeah, see, Legault could probably take care of these things, which is why he's here. But I want to make sure he keeps his hand axe equipped and doesn't go ahead and get his steel axe out, because that's going to be a problem. Let's see what I want to do. You know what I really want to do? I want to give Wrath some barrier, so he is not in any danger of all of these mages and whatnot coming out of this direction, because Wrath could be, you know, his resistance not really all that good, so he could be in a bit of a problem there. But that should be okay. Let's go up here with Legault. I believe that's out of the range of everyone, if I'm there. Yeah, that's out of the range of pretty much everyone, and I'm going to finish off this mage with the Iron Sword. Good work, Legault. Legault's really going to earn his keep here. He's going to be doing a lot of work in combat. That's another reason why Matthew, like, so disappointing. Normally Matthew is the guy doing all this work, but oh boy. All right, way to go, Canis. Normally Matthew's doing all this work, but it's Legault this time, which is fine by me. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh wow, he got to double. Whew, I'm glad one of those missed. I am mighty glad that one of those missed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm okay though. I'm okay. I'm still good. I'm still good. No problem, right? Might be a problem. Might be a bit of a problem. Might be a little bit of a problem. Oh god. Come on, hit something. Dodge, Cadence. That's okay. He did dodge, so he came through. His terrible level up has been forgiven, so that's fine. That's all right. Here come these other units. Yes, want to make sure I speak with Hawkeye, and then want to make sure I speak with Pen. So let's do that right now. That's good. Ken, whatever. Just take out that guy. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's use Eliwood to speak with Hawkeye. Who's gonna say, you get the recruitment music. Who are you? He says, I'm Hawkeye, defender of this desert. Defender of a desert? I will drive out the bandits. Guests need not fight. He says, wait, guests? What are you talking about? But yeah, look at this. Now we have Hawkeye on our team. And you know who else I'm gonna get on my team? I'm gonna get, well, actually, you can't get Pen yet, but I'm gonna use Hawkeye to rescue Pen, so I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. So Hawkeye is a boss, and he can just kill everything as well. Now I need to make sure that things up here don't go wrong, because this is actually getting kind of scary, that I don't have very many units up here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the age-old strategy of running away. Running far away, actually. Let's run away, because Canis needs to run, everyone needs to run except Legault. So let's see what I'm gonna do here. Let's move. Everyone needs to run away, like now. All right. Let's run away. I want to make sure no one's in range of this. So first, see, this is so difficult. This is so difficult now. I'm gonna use Priscilla way over here. I'm gonna use Physic to heal up Canis from a distance. Not only does that heal him up and fix my problem somewhat, but it gives a little extra experience than just a regular heal or mend staff. So how about that? And Priscilla with a level up. Come on, Priscilla, getting the experience. Oh, God! That is awful! That is abysmal. My goodness. Canis is safe there, but I have a feeling that's only because Wrath is occupying this space. So let's make sure that Wrath is safely out of the way. I'm going to move Wrath way over here. Now Canis is probably... Oh, Canis is not in trouble right there. Good spot. It's like that magic spot. That is not a problem. Good. I'm glad I have that magic spot now. This mage is going to attack one of these guys. That's fine. Actually, can I get Eliwood in range of this thing? I totally can. I totally can do that. So, you know what? I'm totally going to do that, because Eliwood should be able to take that thing down no problem. Now, the problem is Ninian has to get in range, but... Wait. If I move you there... Yeah, this will be fine. You know what? I'm going to move Ninian here and dance. And if anything goes wrong, like if I calculated this wrong, then that's okay. I just have Florina rescue me, and then I'll be fine. So no problem there. This is good. So let's do this. And then I'm going to have Eliwood step right up in this spot here with the Iron Sword equipped. Would have been nice to give him a little bit of a barrier as well. Yeah, look at that. No one can reach. That's fantastic. And then, yeah, Lucius is to run as well. Lucius can go here, I believe. Can anyone reach me if I'm here? This guy can't, but again, I have a feeling that's because Legault is right there. Let's move Legault over here. Legault is full health, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's move Legault as far away as possible. Maybe like over there. That's as far as he can get. I know he's still in range of the boss, but he should be okay. Lucius, I'm going to move even further away from the boss, as far as possible, actually, like way over here, unless there's a closer spot. No, not really. Can this mage reach Lucius? Yeah, he will be able to. So I'm going to move Lucius way the heck over here. Do I need any item from the convoy? Now would be a good time to get it, but I think I'm good as far as that's concerned. And this guy is right over here. Let's move someone else to get involved. Let's move Florina. Now Florina can fight at my side, which is fantastic. So let's move Florina right about here and give her the jab. Okay, let's do that.